Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is the Kevin Sullivan channel. I'm Kevin Sullivan. For those who have a video request, please request the video. I will do the video for you. For those who would like to email me, you can email me at kevinsullivanyoutube@yahoo.com. Again, you can email me at kevinsullivanyoutube@yahoo.com. Ladies and gentlemen, the title of this video, the topic will be the reason why narcissists speak out loud. So, ladies and gentlemen, many of you have noticed, many of us do this, but narcissist does this. I call it S.O.L, and that stands for speaking out loud. Now, the reason narcissists speak out loud is because they want you to do what they are complaining or speaking out loud about. See, what narcissists do, they groom their victim, their supplies, especially if you're the scapegoat or whatever, family dynamics in a relationship or whatever have you, or of a boss, what have you, co-worker, any situation dealing with type of relationship situation dealing with a narcissist. If they speak out loud is because they're telling you what they want done, and most likely they trained you to hear what they say and be a people pleaser and so forth, have you to whatever they speak out loud about is unconsciously, subconsciously they trained you to, okay, if I say, okay, the trash need to be taken out, you get up and you take the trash out. So this is why they speak out loud, because they want you to do what they want you to do what they speaking about without telling you. See, narcissists manipulate people to control them. They don't do it, they don't do things straightforward and straight up because it's wicked and twisted. So they know if they came and told you, well, this is who I want you to be, you would say, what? See, now I gotta tell you, I want you to be my slave. Who would say that? They're not gonna say that to you. So what they do, especially if it's your parents or grandparents, they groomed you this way since you was a child, to manipulate you to do what they want you to do, to take care of what they want you to do. They blow things up dramatically, like, oh, this need to be done, or they play the victim, oh, I'm so hungry, I can't cook and I'm hungry. They play the victim, or they get aggressive, like, I know this trash ain't still here. They do either or. They play the victim, or they use the overt way of being aggressive and manipulate you or shun you or patronize you of something not being done, or this should be done. Basically groom you, control you to do what they say. So you just, without even telling you, they just speak it out loud, okay? So you become the fixer of, you're the scapegoat, you're the slave, you become the fixer of doing everything that needs to be done. So this is why they speak out loud. So if they say, I need this, I'm hungry, what that means is for you to cook. If they say, oh, this, oh, I like this would be nice. If it's something to eat or make, they want you to make it, they want you to buy it for them. Or if it's material stuff, they want you to buy it for them. So if you with your girlfriend or you on a date with someone that you met or someone you like, and she takes, after the date, out of the blue, which is weird, you guys are in a shopping store for clothes or shoes or whatever or electronics, and she start talking about, ooh, I want this, I want that, ooh, she wants you to buy that. This happened to me before too as well. That means she wants you to buy it. He or she wants you to buy what they are admiring or what they speaking out loud about. I call it SPO, speaking out loud. Just like LOL, laughing out loud. Narcissists speak out loud, so once they have you on control, or to control you. So if your parents or grandparents are saying stuff, even your siblings too, if you're the scapegoat, your narcissistic siblings, they say, oh, ain't nobody cook dinner. Especially if you know you're usually one that's cook dinner and everybody lazy and they don't cook dinner, then they telling you that around you so you could cook dinner. Like, narcissists don't say stuff just to say stuff. Let's get that one thing understood. Especially, you notice your mother, your father, or your parents, or your grandparents, or grandmother, or grandfather, they say stuff, or your siblings say stuff around you all the time. They always talking about what hasn't been done, or what needs to be done, or what they want, or what have you. They telling you that so you can do it, you know? That's why they saying that, so you can do it. Think about it. And if that's the case, don't do what they are speaking out loud. And they might, in course, they're gonna get very mad and angry with you and change on you and get aggressive with you because you're not under their control, and they can't have you, and you're not gonna do what they want you to do, what they think you should do, because you're the scapegoat. They're gonna get mad and be aggressive with you, and attitudes are gonna change and shift. But oh well, you're nobody's slave. Or what they also too, if they sick, something wrong, they just got out the hospital, they just got a surgery, doctor just said they might have this, or they just had anything that got to do with them being illness or getting out the hospital, or the diagnosed, they got diagnosed with something. Also as well, they need something done. You know, I need this change, I need my feet washed, or I need this needs to be done. They saying that around you because they want you to do it. You notice they don't say this stuff around nobody else but you. They say this around you, like, you know, take some time out to sit back and observe. They saying this so that you can do it. They want you to do it. So if they come from the hospital, they can't move, they just had surgery, they need to eat, they want you to bring them all the food. They need something to drink, they want you to drink. They want you to bring them drinks. If they have medicines, they want you to keep tab of all the medicines that they need to take and with time. They don't even want to think for themselves and be in control of that. That's narcissists. They want people to be their slave and do things that because narcissists are lazy. They don't want to do anything for themselves. They want somebody to do everything for them, do all the thinking for them, but also do it in a way that they want it done. You know? So they still want some type of little control there. But they say these things in front of you because they want you to do it. Now I want you to think about it. Things that you want done, things that you're gonna do for yourself, and that you're not expecting nobody to do, you don't speak it out loud, you just do it. Because you know you're gonna do it and expect you and only you to do it, and you don't expect nobody else to do it, and you're not a narcissist, so you're not trying to manipulate and control people to do, which is basically witchcraft, and basically that's witchcraft. So you're not trying to have nobody do that for you, just do it. Now sometimes we do speak out loud, but we speak out loud innocently, like we're like, oh, okay, I got to do this, I got to do that, let me not forget. You know, we just talk to ourselves. Sometimes we talk to ourselves, sometimes we speak out loud, but we do it normal way. We expect to do what we speaking out loud, so that's why we say, I need to do this, I need to do that, and then we handle it. But see, when narcissists do it, they doing it so that you can do what they need to be done, that they want done, and or buy them what they want to be buy. What they want you to buy it, not them to pay for it and not them to do it. So this is why they speak out loud to you. So if one of your parents or both of your parents doing this, and it seems like every time you're around them, they always speaking out loud what needs to be done, what hasn't been done, or look at this mess, look at this kitchen, look at this room, and then they always attitude they want you to do it. And if you don't do it, they'll do it, and they just making all this noise, slamming stuff on the table. Like if they want you to clean the kitchen, and they say, well, look at this kitchen. They saying that so they want you to clean the kitchen. And if you don't do it, then they'll have clean it or pretend to clean it with aggressiveness. You know, they'll be slamming stuff on you. You could be at the table eating, they slamming the microwave door, they wiping, just making it all aggressively. That's the rage and anger of you not doing what they think you should do. Narcissists have a lot of anger and a lot of rage in them. So if your mother doing it, and if it's your father doing it, that's because they're narcissists, and that's why they're doing it. If your grandparents doing it, that's because they're narcissists, and that's why they're doing it, and they're evil, and they have a lot of rage in them, and they're very manipulative and very controlling, and that's witchcraft. That's why they are doing it. Same thing with your siblings, and the same thing goes for your narcissistic siblings. which they was taught that from all you guys being kids from day one, that you are the scapegoat. So they do what your parents and grandparents do, and they think of you what your parents and grandparents think of you, what they taught and trained them how to think of you if you're the scapegoat. So they take in pursuit of, and they're narcissistic too. So they see you and do the same thing to you. They come home, they say, ain't no dinner. If you in the kitchen or you're around and one of your narcissistic siblings or your grandparents or your parents say, ain't no dinner made, ain't nobody made dinner, what they're really talking to you, what they're really saying is that you didn't make dinner, you didn't do what you were supposed to do, how dare you, I'm mad and disgusted. That's what they mean. So if they say it to you, that's what they mean. If one of your narcissistic siblings say it to both or one of your parents, then that's what they're communicating to each other. You know, 85% of communication is nonverbal, and the narcissists use that to its degree and a performance of how they operate. That's what they do. So that's how they communicate, you know. So that's the 50% of communication that the narcissists use of what they're saying, and they both know what each other's saying when they go to one another and say, ain't no dinner. What they saying to each other, and they communicating looking at the eye, they saying to each other, yeah, nope, the slave didn't cook, the slave ain't doing a job. Because they expect for, and they see, because they're lazy, and they just think because you're there and they labeled you and put you in this box, and they trained you to do this from day one, that this is what you're supposed to be doing, so you're not doing your job. It's the same, this is how they see it, like they're the bosses and managers of you, you know? So this is how they see it. Just like if you go to work and you have a job you've been hired for and you get paid for, if you go to work and don't do that job, your boss and your managers and so forth and ship supervisor has a right to be pissed off that you're not doing the job that you get paid for. Like, they have a right, and you are wrong if you don't do that job. This is how narcissists see you if you're the scapegoat. They see you as a slave, like, okay, like, you know, they see it in that form. This is how wicked and twisted their minds are. And so, and every time you don't do what they want you to do, they are mad and pissed at you. You know, they either gonna show it aggressively or non-aggressively. Yeah, they're either gonna show it to you aggressively or passive aggressively. Punish you for you not and have an attitude and be pissed off, and then see narcissists, you're the scapegoat, so you take all the blame of why something ain't been done. So if dinner's not cooked, it's your fault. Whether you worked all day or you've been out busy all day, and you come back in the house, whether it's midnight, 10 at night, and whether you got to wake up in 3 hours and go to work, you still supposed to cook. See, they don't care about you, and narcissists see you as an extension of them. So they don't care. They have no empathy and they don't care nothing about you. They want this done. They don't got to do it. They don't want to do it, and they feel entitled and think they shouldn't do it and think that you should do it. So you're not doing it. It's a problem. And they're going to talk about it. And they're going to be telling everybody in the family and everybody else, friends of the family and neighbors, or how you just such, and you do, oh, they play the victim. Oh, I didn't eat last night because so-and-so didn't cook and they just lazy, but you do all the work and you do everything. It's the same thing if you're in a marriage with your husband or your wife. It's the same thing. Like, you're the scapegoat. They expect you to do everything, and you should do everything because, of course, they're God, right? And you're their slave. So you should do what they say, and they're entitled as well. And they have this grandiose attitude about them as well too. So you should be doing it, just because they're not going to do it and they're lazy. So this was they're going to use you for. You know, and same thing, the house is dirty, nobody cleans, you're the only clean one. You cleaning up everything. You know, you clean up everything, you taking care of everything, while everybody just sit on their towel. And they don't appreciate you for it. And when they feel or sense that you tired and you done, and you notice, like, okay, that I'm doing everything and nobody does nothing, nobody don't care for you or love you, they just using you, they'll sense that, and they'll try to say, oh, I just want you to know how much I appreciate you, and I thank you, and they don't do that. They do that so they try to manipulate and control you to not think and feel what you feel, and not believe the truth of what it really is. So they always watching you and watching how you react to stuff and trying to find out your temperature and your temperament, so they can always be 10 steps ahead and be on point to can still manipulate and control you, because that's what you would do if you always trying to manipulate and control somebody and alter their thinking and their thoughts. So this is what they do, and that's why they do that. So if they sense that and notice that, you know, if they think that or feel that, then they'll pretend like, okay, like, you know, oh, we just want you to know, I just want you to know, like, appreciate everything you do. Thank you so much. This was awesome. You did a good job. This tastes good. Blase, blase. I appreciate you doing this for me, buying it for me. I appreciate it. I won't forget it. Blase, blase. It's just all lies. That's the reason why they doing that. That's not how they really feel, because you got to think about it. Say, for instance, if you the one that's always doing the cooking or the cleaning, or you always doing both, and there's multiple people that's in the house, other siblings, and you're the only one doing it, then why aren't the other people doing it? Why is only you? Because that's what they expect of you to do it. If they didn't expect only you to do it, and if they knew it was wrong or felt it was wrong, they wouldn't allow it to happen. But see, what they would do is play the victim, like, you know, everybody else, they in the house, they just don't listen, and they just lazy, and I can't control them, and I wish they would do it. That's all bull crap. That's all a lie. They playing the victim, they playing weak. You know? So you could just say, okay, well, yeah, I get it. I guess I keep doing it because, but see, if they really cared about you, they will make sure they do it. And think about it. They shouldn't expect it from you, and they try to pretend like they don't have control. But notice when you don't do it, they get aggressive and have an attitude, and they switch on you. You know, they switch on you. The attitude change when you don't do it. Pay attention and start noticing. Pay attention to them signs. They're not doing that for no reason. They're doing that for a reason, and they're very mad at you because you didn't do what they say. So don't believe and listen to them when they say that. Same as they always trying to make you fit the bill, pay for everything that they want, and help them out financially. That's what they're using you for, and they expect you to do. And this could be used in any situation, whether you're at work, dealing with narcissistic bosses, supervisors, managers, and also narcissistic co-workers. It's the same thing. If you find yourself being a slave and doing everything, and everybody else is not doing what they're supposed to be doing, and they just relaxing and chilling and having fun watching you do everything, and they're not getting punished for it, or they're not being given an ultimatum, or they not being disciplined, or they not, you know, and they still around, then that means that you're the scapegoat. That's what that means. Like, they expect you to do that, and you're the scapegoat, you're the slave, and that's how they look at you, and that's what they expect of you. And that's because they don't like you and they hate your guts. That's why. So get out of that situation. If you can't change of you being the scapegoat, I don't care how mad or aggressive they get at you, stop doing whatever it is that you're doing.